Day 6 of the 30-day video challenge. Looking back on the first video, I realized that I didn't really do a good job of explaining why I even started doing this challenge to begin with. So it all started with a conversation I had as I was hanging out with my friend Kevin Kabor, but we have always wanted to do YouTube videos, but had just been too busy or didn't make it a priority. And this conversation, we were talking about how we both felt kind of stuck creatively, and that led the conversation to creating videos on YouTube. Since that's something that we both have always wanted to do, we decided on this 30-day video challenge. So when Kevin came up with this idea, I was actually very hesitant to do it. I didn't want to do it at all, really. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that because I had this feeling of not wanting to do the video, I realized that that means that it's probably something that scares me a little bit, if I'm being honest, and something that makes me feel uncomfortable. And so the more we talked about it, the more I realized I shouldn't actually be running away from this feeling, but instead I should actually try to face it straight on and see what the outcome would be. Either way, I think it would be a great experience. And so after a while, I decided to agree to doing the challenge. Now, in the past, I probably would have never done anything like this, but another big reason why I decided to even do this challenge is because of a philosophy of seeking discomfort. Now, I got this philosophy from these YouTubers. They have a channel called Yes Theory, if you've never heard of them. Great channel that I've been following for a few years now. Their channel has been super inspirational and has motivated me to continue to seek discomfort in different ways in my life. And this video project is one way to do that. The things that make this challenge uncomfortable for me are, one, I have to speak to a camera, which doesn't come naturally at all. As a photographer, for the longest time, I would actually be afraid of being in front of the camera. I was so used to being behind the camera that I would just feel completely uncomfortable anytime I had to be in a picture or just be on the other side of the camera in general. The other thing is the aspect of filming my day or filming in public. Feeling like I'm being watched by people whenever I'm recording something in public gives me a very uncomfortable feeling, and part of this challenge does involve filming in public. And I think it was 2 days ago when I was filming in a parking lot and someone made some awkward eye contact with me. It was a very awkward moment, but that was one of the very reasons that I decided to even do this project, to push myself out of my comfort. Besides trying to get over the discomfort of being in front of the camera or recording in public, I also wanted to push myself creatively. Having to come up with an idea and make a video every day is very challenging. And I wanted to push myself creatively since I felt like I was in a rut. And I know Kevin felt the same way, so we both had this feeling and we decided that this challenge would be a great way to push ourselves creatively. And so far, it really has. So those are a few of the reasons. So that's a little more on the why behind this challenge, and I'll see you in the next one.